much higher than the majority of the states of the country and higher than the national average growth of the country's GDP. We are the second largest producer of minerals in the country when you calculate in terms of the actual value added into the economy. We are the largest producers of mustard, millets, spices and medicinal crops. And the sectoral breakup of this whole growth is pretty balanced, particularly when you consider the service sector and the industry sector. And this sectoral breakup helps us in strategizing that what are the areas where we should be focusing more in terms of policy interventions, or maybe in terms of the regulatory framework which is needed, or in terms of the ease of doing business interventions which are needed in the state. So, what is Rising Rajasthan? So the Rising Rajasthan is as per the announcement in the manifesto which has been adopted as a policy guideline by the state government, is to double the size of the economy in the next 5 years period. That is from $180 billion. We plan to take the economy to $350 billion. And this journey of transformation is what Rising Rajasthan is. So Rising Rajasthan is simply not a single event. It is not an event for like the 9th, 10th and 11th of December 2024. It is only one milestone which would be in the month of December 2024. There would be series of events and series of initiatives, because we understand if we have to add another Viksit Rajasthan to the mission of Viksit Bharat, that is to say to double the size of the economy, there is a need of transformation of the state into a thriving engine of economic growth. So, how to do that? So, my majority of the presentation would be focused on this particular aspect. There has to be some kind of strategy. Simply saying that we'll double the size of economy in the next period of 5 years would appear that many states are talking about this. But when we talk about Rising Rajasthan, there is a very clear-cut strategy and roadmap. And the idea is that for any business or industry to survive or to thrive or to grow in the state, both the existing and establishing of the new industrial units, there are broadly 6 drivers of growth. So one is like the access and proximity to the market. Second is the supporting industrial infrastructure which the state is able to provide. Third is the conducive enabling environment, like we talk about governance and change in regulatory framework. Fourth is the robust industrial ecosystem. And fifth is access to talent. We talk quite a lot about skill and youth and employment and entrepreneurship. And the last one is ease of doing business. So these are drivers of growth which all my colleague business delegates and the business representatives and industrialists who are sitting here, they know. So our strategy is to translate these drivers of growth into the competitive advantage for the state of Rajasthan, so that we can achieve the objective of Viksit Rajasthan through Rising Rajasthan. And we expect all industry members who are present here and who are watching this show live to become partners into it. So those 3 growth drivers get translated into why they are the competitive advantages. So the competitive advantage, broadly the 6 key fundamental parameters are the strategic location and connectivity advantage of the state, the infrastructure advantage, what we have done so far and what we are planning to do in the future, the policy advantage, the ecosystem advantage, skill and talent, and the institutional advantage. So I'll try to walk you through all these 6 broad competitive advantage which Rajasthan has and which will force you to think about Rajasthan as your next investment destination. So the first is strategic location and connectivity. Rajasthan is a gateway to almost 40% of the India's overall market because of the location, strategic location which Rajasthan has. So it borders around 6 big states, and there is a strong network of connectivity, infrastructure and logistics. So Rajasthan has access to 40% of India's overall market, and around 25% of the country's major demand magnet, that is NCR, it falls in the state of Rajasthan. So there is a huge opportunity which lies there. So, and when we talk about connectivity and logistics, we understand that the efficient trade routes and logistics, they provide immense potential for business growth. And when you talk about Rajasthan, so around 50% of the influence zone of Delhi-Mumbai industrial corridor falls in Rajasthan. Around 40% of the western dedicated freight corridor passes through the state of Rajasthan, where roughly around like 80 to 90,000 crore rupees have been invested by Government of India. We have the second largest rail network. We have the third largest road network. Roughly around 50 major national highways pass through the state. We have 7 airports, 9 ICDs, 1 MMLP in operation, and 6 new MMLPs, multimodal logistic parks, which are coming up. So now coming to the second competitive advantage, which is the infrastructure advantage. We not exactly, I would say that claim, but there is a lot of evidence that Rajasthan provides world-class infrastructure in several sectors. So apart from having 415 industrial areas and 92,000 acres of land, we have got 30 sector-specific parks. They cater to the specific needs of each sector in terms of infrastructure and enabling them in doing their business efficiently and with ease. And the evidence which I was talking about is that out of the 41 industrial parks which have been rated into the leaders category by Government of India, 17 fall in the state of Rajasthan. So out of 41 in whole of the country, we have those 17 industrial parks which are in the leaders category under the Industrial Park Ranking System 2.0, which is issued by DPIIT. And Rajasthan has been a pioneer in creating international and global collaborations, like the Japanese zone at Nimrana. So it is one of its own kind, and after that, number of states on directions of Government of India and on their own volition, they have taken up the similar concept. Now, this was what we have. So, what we have to offer to you. So, I would say that we are ready for the future, and under the directions of our Honorable Chief Minister and his guidance, we are developing broadly 5 major industrial parks which will be having plug-and-play infrastructure facilities in Rajasthan. The details of these parks and other further details have been provided into the 3 different set of brochures which have been provided to you in the kit during the time of registration. So there are a lot of details. The sector covers like apparel, agro and food, IT, ITS, then auto and electric vehicles, ceramic and glass. So these would be under plug and play capacity. These projects are pipeline. So there is a big opportunity for the industry and business houses to think about these areas and come and get in touch with us if we can facilitate more for the new investments. Furthermore, Rajasthan is now also thinking about having private partnerships in infrastructure development, particularly the industrial park related infrastructure development. So we offer a unique blend of robust existing infrastructure, the innovative initiatives like private participation and strong global partnerships. Our third competitive advantage is about policy. So, as we all know sitting here, there are a lot of people who are from Rajasthan and have earned a big name in the world of business. So Rajasthan since long had been constrained and constricted by several geoclimatic reasons. So the growth was slow like decades ago.
कुछ ही